This is not AI-generated imagery. This is real. What you're seeing right now is Lionel Messi, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, performing a traditional arti in India. Standing beside him are Luis Suarez, Rodrigo de Paul, and in the same frame, Anant Ambani. Let that sink in. Over the last few days, multiple visuals have surfaced showing Lionel Messi completing his official India GOAT tour, a 4-city series that took him through Kolkata, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Delhi. And once the tour officially concluded, Messi didn't fly back. He went straight to Gujarat, to Vantara. And what emerged from there? Some of the most extraordinary visuals of his entire career. Now, we'll talk about Vantara in detail later, but overall, let me say this clearly. Messi's India tour has been a massive success. Yes, the Kolkata event had issues, and I made a full video addressing that. But after Kolkata, everything else ran smoothly, professionally, and powerfully in Hyderabad, in Mumbai, in Delhi. And yes, Delhi had its own moment. When Messi walked into the stadium, the crowd started chanting, AQI, AQI. That's honestly tragic. That this is happening in the capital of India in 2025 says a lot. But beyond that moment, look at the bigger picture. Messi was presented with a special Indian cricket team jersey, customized with his iconic number 10, and that number carries history. In Argentina and South America, number 10 is Messi. In India, number 10 is Sachin Tendulkar. And what followed was something I can only describe as historic. The GOAT of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar, meeting the GOAT of football, Lionel Messi. This wasn't just a meeting, it was a passing of legends across civilizations. Then came Vantara, Messi met Anand and Anant Ambani, traditional rituals were performed, Aarti was offered, and then something that shocked the sports world. Anant Ambani gifted Messi a Richard Mille watch worth approximately 1.1 million US dollars. That's nearly 9 to 10 crore rupees, a single watch. Not just that, a tiger cub at Vantara was named Lionel. Now, step back for a moment. This entire tour did one massive thing. It showcased India's hospitality to the world. These images will circulate globally, on Instagram, X, YouTube, everywhere. People across the world will see this is also India, not just the selective racist clips that circulate online for clicks. India in real life is very different, and Messi himself shared these visuals on his official Instagram account, including footage of a Lionel Messi statue. And let me be clear here, India might be the only country in the world where you'll see a statue of Messi at this scale. Some people commented earlier saying Virat Kohli had a statue in Times Square. That was fake news. There is no statue of Kohli or Tendulkar like this in Argentina, Europe, or the US. This was a special Indian initiative, and Messi acknowledged it himself. Messi also met IPL owners, Indian celebrities, athletes, and young children. He played a bit of football. He inspired. This is exactly what such a tour should be about. After everything that happened in Kolkata, the most important message sent to the world was simple. Messi's India tour went really well. But now we must talk about the other side. And this is where Abhinav Bindra enters the conversation. For those who don't know, Abhinav Bindra is a GOAT himself. India's first ever individual Olympic gold medalist. He made a post that really hit hard. He said, "It hurts to watch this." Not out of disrespect to Messi, but out of concern for India. Bindra made it clear he has immense respect for Messi, a rare athlete, a World Cup winner, a humble human being, no arrogance, no ego. But he asked a difficult question. Are we building a sports culture in India? Or are we just celebrating foreign icons? People spend 10,000 to 15,000 US dollars just to take a photo with Messi. Imagine playgrounds where kids can actually play, coaches who can guide young talent, nutrition programs, grassroots academies, not just IPL, not just ISL, not just top-level tournaments. Because at the grassroots level, India is still struggling. Let's talk numbers. India's men's football team is now ranked 142 in the world. Countries ahead of India include nations in civil war, tiny countries with half their territory occupied, countries with economic collapse. Even China is now inside the top 100. Yes, Messi inspires us, but inspiration without action means nothing. If we truly want to honor legends like Messi, then honoring them with watches and statues isn't enough. The real honor would be this: ensuring Indian children have fields to play on, ensuring they have coaches, ensuring they have nutrition, ensuring they have dreams that are achievable. India's sports budget has grown, nearing 4,000 crore rupees. That's progress. But compare it. The United States spends over $10 billion annually on sports development. China spends similar amounts, especially for the Olympics. One Olympic cycle in China costs more than India's entire sports ecosystem. Schools in the US, Europe, China, and Russia are athlete-friendly. Kids are trained in strength, conditioning, recovery from a young age. So yes, as a sports fan, I'm genuinely happy Messi came to India. These visuals are powerful. These moments are historic. But Abhinav Bindra's question remains. Do you agree with him or not? Tell me in the comments, because this conversation matters. And if we can convert inspiration into intention, India won't just host legends. India will produce them. Now here's where the conversation gets even more uncomfortable, but also more important, because moments like Lionel Messi's India tour force a country to look into the mirror. And what we see in that mirror is not just celebration, it's contrast. On one hand, we have unmatched hospitality, we have culture, we have respect for legends. India knows how to welcome icons better than almost any nation on earth. But on the other hand, we still struggle to create icons at scale in global sports outside cricket. And that gap, that contradiction, is what this entire debate is really about. Let's talk honestly. India doesn't lack talent. India doesn't lack passion. India doesn't even lack money anymore. India lacks systems. In countries like the United States, sports are not treated as hobbies. They are treated as career pipelines. From middle school to high school to college to professional leagues, there is a clear, structured path. If a kid is good at soccer in Texas, California, or Florida, someone is watching, someone is tracking data, someone is investing. Now compare that with India. In most Indian households, sports still come after exams, after grades, after safe careers. A kid who wants to be a footballer is often asked, "What's your backup plan?" That single question kills more athletes than lack of funding ever could. Messi didn't become Messi because Argentina is rich. He became Messi because Argentina lives football, Brazil lives football, France lives football, Spain lives football. The streets are classrooms. The ball is a teacher. In India, for millions of kids, the biggest obstacle isn't skill. It's permission. Permission from parents, permission from schools, permission from society. And that's why Abhinav Bindra's words hit so hard. Because he's not attacking Messi. He's attacking complacency. Let's talk about money again, because numbers don't lie. People paid anywhere between 12,000 to 15,000 USD just to take a picture with Messi. That's more than what many Indian athletes receive as annual training support. Entire grassroots academies could run for years with that amount. Again, no judgment on how individuals spend their money. But when millions flow into celebration and only thousands into foundation, a nation must pause and ask why. Now let's talk about branding versus building. India is very good at branding sports. We host massive events. We create cinematic visuals. We sell emotion brilliantly. IPL is a masterpiece of sports entertainment.